I'm on a Renault Master 2.3 2015. I've got the classic check injection and a host of warning lights, not covering the airbag light in this video, just the engine management light. So I scanned it for fault codes and I got a P0107 map sensor circuit low is basically what that means. And the map sensor is in the engine bay. So just there's a little 8mm bolt that I've undone. Grab that carefully and don't drop it. And then you give the sensor a wiggle. And up she comes. So it's talking about this sensor here. That is your map sensor or your manifold absolute pressure sensor. See if we can get that out one-handed like you can. There it is. So let's just test that and see if there is indeed a problem with the sensor or not. So I've just got a couple of pins hooked up to my multimeter that I can connect up to the pins in here so I can check the resistance. You can also just do it with the probes of the multimeter. So we'll get them tucked in like so. Going between pin 1 and 3, open loop. And we're on the mega ohm setting there as well. So we can change the range. Totally open circuit. Okay, that's not great. New sensor here. Doing the same between pin 1 and pin 3. And there we go. Change the range. There we go. So we've got a resistance reading there. It does seem, the resistance reading does seem a little bit weird to me actually on this sensor. But point being is the old sensor is open circuit. It's a nice easy test. So pin 1 and 2 are power and ground. Pin 3 is a signal wire. You should have continuity between pin 1 and 3. So if there's no continuity, you've definitely got a dodgy sensor. So that's the cause of our fault code. So although I want to show how to diagnose a map sensor, I'm just focusing on the circuitry. I'm not going to go into any of the live data or anything like that. Basically, I got two dodgy sensors here. This one here is my old one, which is open circuit. This one here isn't open circuit, but the resistance readings in it are all wrong, and you'll see what I mean. So the old sensor was given a P0107 code circuit low, right? We'll plug this one here in, and then we'll double check what code we're getting, if any. So let's go back, DTC. And there's our new code. See, we had the circuit low before. If we clear these, I guarantee you that P0107 is going to disappear. We fixed that code, but we have another new code. Does that mean that there's a problem somewhere else? There you go. It says pending, but as soon as you turn on the car, the engine management light will be off, but the service light will stay on. After 3 drive cycles, this pending code will trigger the engine management light. So you could drive it around twice, no engine management light, start it up the 3rd time, bing, it's on. And there we go. See, the spanner light stays on. The engine management system knows something's not quite right. After 2 drive cycles, it will trigger that engine management fault code again. So this fault code here is saying range performance, circuit range performance. Well, sometimes this fault code can be triggered by an air leak or something like that, but this fault code is being triggered without the engine even running. So I know that the power is good, I know the ground is good. I've checked the continuity of the signal wire between the sensor and the ECU, and it's perfect. The reading's perfect. So brand new out of the box, we've got a dodgy sensor. I'm seeing this more and more these days, and even from reputable brands like Bosch. This sensor though was 23 quid, and the one from main dealer, I think, is a Continental one, is like £70 or something like that. I'm wondering if a lot of this stuff that's coming through now are just good fakes. Either that or quality control has just gone down the toilet. It's not great. The irritating thing about some of this is you do a diagnostic, you're correct, you fit the part, and then you really start second guessing yourself and you go around the houses trying to fix something that isn't broken, and then eventually, I mean, I've had it before where I've done 3 or 4 sensors in some cars before I get one that actually works. So it's not great. You guys ever had anything like that? If you have, let me know.